Here's the thing, okay? I saw this theory in Reddit about the starters, and I actually think they may have hit the nail over the head. That your starters will be Snivy, Torchic, and Piplup. You know, since Snivy and Piplup's evolutions are very regal, and Rooster was the symbol of friends. So it kind of fits for them to be, you know, the starters, and just make their evolutions even more fitting the French theme. Hey, maybe I'll even consider actually using Snivy. Maybe they'll actually give him the dragon type. Maybe they will make it good, actually. Since it will most likely won't get contrary, you know? So I don't know what I want the region to look like. Cause here's the thing, I think people misunderstood what they meant when they said that the game will surround Lumia City. Like, yeah, just like, what was it, Sanjem Village? Forgot the name of the village from, Jubilife Village was the hub world of, Legends Arceus. Clearly Lumious is gonna be the hub world, because there is no way this game is going to be only in Lumious. Tochika sadly don't see because Lexican has a Mega Evolution in Mega Evolutions. While I agree, since I do think it might get a new Mega that will fit the new version, or the starters won't get Megas at all. Which would be kind of weird, but you know. Look at him! He's so cute! Like this is why I want to at least see a trailer where they introduce the starters, even without the evolutions.
Hey.
Just to know the theming, just to know the angle. But I do think that they will go hard with the time travel.
Not to mention, I'll be by your side.
I actually saw a theory that says that it feels like because we didn't get the Gen 6
Let's get started.
legendaries in Scarlet and Violet, and we didn't get the Tapus in Scarlet and Violet. I guess it was kind of a, you know, a betting ground for catching Xerneas and Yveltal and Zygarde in the new game, but also maybe we'll get, just like in Legends Arceus, we got a new weather Pokemon, you know, an Amorous. We might get a new Tapu Pokemon, a 5th Tapu. And I think the people now calling it Tapu Wee Wee, and I live for it, and if the new Tapu won't be Tapu Wee Wee, I would be very disappointed. Here's the thing, also, Lumia City has 5 exits to 5 different routes. The city is ginormous.
They take us wherever
So,
but they're not.
my theory is you can either live through the 5 routes,
You could even say
and why not explore the whole of Kalos, but definitely get those areas like Monster Hunter or Legends Arceus. But also maybe you can
as long as you understand that.
go
you're
to
set.
places through the 5 plazas.
Like this. Your rider's notes. In it, you can find helpful info about monsters and all the rider fun.
I ain't listening to any of that shit, ma'am. I just wanna go and catch some monsters. And here's another thing, I don't think it will be just in the past, I think it will be a mix of past and future. Just because of the mishmash of art styles. I actually saw another theory today, because we know that like in the real world, France and Spain are very close to each other, very close. They're sharing a border. What's it called? So it means that maybe Paldea and Kalos are bordering one another. This is why you see this weird area in Paldea, which you can't get to, but all the trainers there have Pokemon from Kalos. So they theorized that you might actually meet Heath. You know, the guy who went to travel in Area 0. So you might actually meet Heath and his Cyclozar. Since we still didn't get any confirmation if there will be Pokemon past Gen 6. And I find it very interesting. Because I do think that the timeline kinda works, more than it works as a rebuilding Lumios post the Great War or that AZ took part in, which, by the way, I hope AZ will also be somewhere in this game. We love our homeless king. I do think it would be very appropriate to bring back Heath, since his plot didn't really go anywhere in Scarlet and Violet besides introducing his great-great-great-great-granddaughter who added absolutely nothing to the plot. She looked important, but in the end she was like, I'm gonna make things worse. You wanna see me make things worse again? And again? And again? Because it would be very weird not to see characters from Paldea or Old Paldea in Kalos, since again, those regions are basically bordering one another. And probably the only regions we know that are border one another besides Kanto and Johto. I think that Clement's ancestors will be involved in the development of the urban area of Lumia City, definitely. You know what place I do want to see in the game? The city where, I forgot her name. The first fairy type gym leader? Because this city always felt like unique and weird to me, and it's kind of weird that we didn't really delve into the story of the city. Here's the thing with Kalos. Kalos has so many interesting areas in it, and yet the game itself showed absolutely nothing interesting of them. It was just like, oh yeah, this place has magical mushrooms. Anyways, it also has a Pokeball factory. Anyways, let's move on. I felt like the places didn't shine, like they didn't let those places shine in an interesting way, since most of the cities didn't really have a lot of interesting stuff going on in there. But I'm actually replaying most of the games on the DS. And right now I'm in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, and I do wanna, you know, replay X and Y. Wait. I do wanna replay X and Y before the DLC comes out. Before Legeneds Z-A comes out. Thank you. Thank you.